Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show, Fernando.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Hope you guys are doing great today. Today we have a white box, and for those of you guys that follow along, you know that we have some new audio control products. These are not the finished boxes because this is a pre-production box, and today we're going to take a look at the new SPK8 S4 subwoofer. That's right, this is pretty awesome. We've got an early release of it, and well, hey, we're going to show it to you guys. By now you guys have already seen this, but we're filming it when you didn't, so enjoy, have fun. Welcome to the show. Let's get going. Now normally in these we would look around the box and see all kinds of what it says, and in this case, well, we can't do that, so we gotta skip that and get right to it, which is cool. The finished box will obviously have a bunch of neat audio control stuff on it, and it is gonna come with this same style packaging, which is really nice foam, and then the woofer itself. Each one of these is going to come with this bag here. This is pretty cool. Let me zoom in here. A lot of manufacturers just give you a generic bag of screws that, well, they suck. The heads typically will strip. I fear for my life using them that I might actually poke through the surround or something like that. And they want to do something a little different. Inside this bag comes with a ton of pieces. It comes with a really wide thread Allen head style screw, but it also comes with these wood threaded nutserts here and the screws to go in them. So inside the box is both. Depending on how you want to install your subwoofer, you'll have the option to do that. You won't have to go out and buy any extra hardware. Getting it out of the bag. This is the first time it's ever been out of the bag. Right, Fernando?
Yeah,
Right. Now immediately you'll say, wait, is that a grill on there? Yes, that is a grill on this subwoofer, and it has a little indentation here. It's really thick, obviously to compensate for the travel of the woofer, and it does come off if you pull back the rubber surround here, which we will do. But each one of the woofers, the 8, 10, and 12, do come with a grill. So you won't have to, well, make your own and or go, do you guys sell a grill? Which to me is reason enough to want to sell this woofer. A lot of the subwoofers we install with a grill because people have lives and they typically throw stuff into the trunk, and I don't want to damage their subwoofer with their lifestyle. They thought of that, and each one comes with this snazzy grill right here. The rubber boot that I just pulled off is also one of the nice features of the woofer. For one, it acts as a really cool gasket, but in typical audio control fashion, right here on the back is one of the little hidden gems. It says, do not deep fry or saute. Since it didn't have anything on the box, let's take a look at some of the parameters for these woofers, as well as how many woofers are there, what sizes, shapes, and all that other fun stuff. And for that, they sent us the instruction manual for the woofers. Let's take a deep dive into it. These are going to be called the Spike Series woofers, high performance subwoofers. They come in 8, 10, and 12. What's going to be unique to these is, if you look here in the back, it is a single voice coil. There is no dual voice coils in the speaker lineup. You just have single 2s and single 4s. And that's it. Scrolling down, naturally the first thing it says here at the top is read these instructions. And then it says keep these instructions. Why? I can get them online. But anyways, you know what I mean. Maybe bookmark them. Enclosure talk. They do give you enclosure specifications, and this is what enclosure talk is all about. And they give you the teal small parameters so that you can figure this out in any software that you have, as well as all of the mounting configurations. This one is the 8S2, so there's a 2 ohm for all you guys that really enjoy that information. Continuous power handling RMS. They have min, ideal, and max, and that was explained on this page where it's talking about enclosure size. It matters, min, ideal, and max. You can read those and find out a little bit more information about them. Everyone has their favorite feature that they like to look at. RMS power being one of them is 350 watts. Frequency response is 30 to 500 hertz. The voice coil, which is one of my favorite things to look at, this is a 2-inch voice coil. And then displacement, how much is this gonna take up in my box? 0.05 cubic feet. Moving on to the 10-inch voice coil diameter, like I said, this is my favorite thing, so I get to talk about it, is 2.5 inches. Moving on to the 12, 2.5 inch voice coil same as the 10. Power handling does go up on the 10 and the 12 to 500 watts. The right side of the page, it gives us the overall diameter, basically all the physical sizes. And if you want to, I don't know, laser out a cool acrylic panel, you could right here. Just steal this picture. And then the enclosure. This is the ported enclosure. Surprisingly enough, we actually had this box made so that we can put this 8-inch subwoofer in it, and you guys will get to hear it at the end of the video. And we'll get to hear it too, which is really why we had it made. Sealed enclosure for both the S2 and 4. And then it talks about warranty and stuff like that. So, lots of information to digest. If you wanted to go back and pause and do stuff like that, you're more than welcome to. But I want to move on to the rest of this woofer and see what it has. We have a foam surround, double stitched. The dust cap is a double dust cap, and it's kind of hard to see here. This top one here is a painted clear dust cap with a second dust cap behind it so that the audio control does appear to be a window through to the soul of this woofer, which is exactly what it is. It's actually really cool. Treated pulp cone, flipping it over onto the back. This particular subwoofer is going to have the stamped steel basket. It has compression style terminals, vented. They put a rubber boot around all of the magnets. Of course, it says audio control and looks really awesome. They did that for the aesthetics, obviously. If you do need to, you can remove them. It's something they wanted to make sure that the speaker looked very fit and finished. Vented pole piece, Spike Series 8-inch single voice coil 4 ohm, designed and engineered by Audio Control. If you saw the little intro video we did of this right here, down here is that little spike detail. And the reality of it is this is a subwoofer. There's only so much we can talk about. We just really want to get it into the box and take a listen to it. On the top of this, one last thing is it does say audio control on here. It's got lines. When they were designing this, like all audio control stuff, there's always little tiny things that make audio control just slightly unconventional. They wanted to make sure when they developed this that it also had this. For us, we're super excited. We've been talking about this with them for 2 years now. So actually to finally have one of these in our hands is really awesome. Let's take a look at the box. Let's get this thing mounted. Our enclosure is the exact enclosure that is in the instruction manual. I just gave that to our box guy, Big Red Sean, to build this for me. He did do a really nice job of cutting in and tucking in all his seams. Since it is a single driver, the only thing I need is one simple piece of Stinger wire here. Solder that up to the cup. One other step I like to take is grab some of the fuzzy Tessa tape, any fuzzy tape will work, and wrap up the length of the wire that's gonna be loose in the box. Some guys I know like to do 2 wraps. Some people will use foam. That's entirely up to you. You don't even have to do it if you don't want to. The intended purpose of it is so the wire doesn't clunk around inside of the box. Now, one last step that I like to do anytime I'm using Tessa tape, or any tape for that matter, I don't want it to unravel, so I put a little piece of shrink wrap on the end. That will lock that tape in place. Power handling on this woofer is 350 watts, and we are going to be running 300 watts to it. We have the ACM 2.300 that will be bridged to run this woofer. I like to finish my wire ends off with either a ferrule or just tin them with some solder. Wait for them to cool off a little bit so you don't burn your fingers. Red is positive, blue is negative. When installing them into this, there is no back plate here, so don't install long wires like I just did. Trim them down to size. You want them to be just long enough so that they clear both ends of the little push down clamp, like that. I'm gonna get these screwed in using the snazzy screws they gave us, and I'll meet you out in the lab. Oh, wow. Into the magic of video. Although it has only been what seems like just a snap of a finger, it's actually like a week later.
Yes, it's been a week later.
Like, I got different hair.
And I got a different shirt.
Very much so. And the reason why we wanted to wait is we wanted Fernando to drive it, beat it up, put it through its paces, figure out that we had the wrong enclosure. We needed to change the enclosure. Port was too long, just wasn't sounding right. Things like that. Things that you would expect from a new product. We're in the bay instead of outside in the blistering sunshine, and we're gonna hop into the car and we're gonna take a listen and take you guys along for the ride. You ready, Fernando?
Let's go.
Let's hop into it. Box is a little different, shorter port. The one that they called for was a little too long, about 8 inches too long. Much better bass response out of it. this new enclosure. It was one of those things where we put the one in, he drove it, he listened to it, it was like, something's wrong. Went back at it, called our boy Jeff, and we went back, got this enclosure. So this is the first time for me hearing this. The only thing I heard was the original enclosure, which was kind of not, yeah. Anyways, this one is killing it.
Yeah, this one sounds way better, and this subwoofer definitely is nice.
You're a small subwoofer guy, even though you've been rocking a 10-inch for a while. You've had a 6-inch for a really long time.
Yeah.
What's it like going back to an 8-inch?
You definitely like. Of course, the 10 has a little bit more.
A little bit more.
I'm gonna say a little bit more punch.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. That's it.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's fine. I love this 8-inch because it's surprising how much bass they put out, and I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, he's okay. He likes it. All right, let's play one more song. One of these days we have to try like 2/8. We have to get someone to actually send us 2 of something. But could you imagine 2/8?
2/8?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2/8 would be pretty awesome. 4 would be insane. There's no doubt about it. 4/8 would be nuts.
I don't think it's gonna fit in there.
Oh, I don't think it'd fit in there. I was thinking
like
more like
2/8
pickup
is
trucks.
great.
2/8 would probably fit and sound really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we just gotta see who.
That's next time. That'll be the next video.
Next time, bro.
Next time, bro. Yeah, totally. But hey, guys, there you go. There it is. A nice, broken in, well played with 8-inch audio control. The new hotness, as it were.
Spike.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we hope you enjoy these unboxing reviews. Whatever it is we do, Fernando, if you please.
On to the next one, guys.
You guys have a great night as always, and we'll see you later next time.
Bye.
Bye.